Take a good look. Does this look like a winning combination to you? Well, Ed Miliband's back, and Jeremy Corbyn obviously loves having a big name alongside who's loyal. Even a leader he never obeyed during long years while he was voting against Labour policy more often than David Cameron. I'm going to try this. Jeremy Corbyn wants you back in his team. Has he any hope?
I'm not going to speculate on Jeremy Corbyn's reshuffle. That's a matter for him. I'm a Labour backbencher. I'm supporting the leader. That's what I'll carry on doing.
That wasn't a no.
That was a very clear answer to you.
You want him back in your shadow cabinet, don't you? Are you going to get him?
All that's for the future.
That's not a no. You want him back.
All that's for the future.
Watch this space.
All that's for the future.
The bus is coming!
For now, though, they were trying to swing Labour support behind an EU in vote. That could be crucial to the result. Labour's past and present may become Labour's future if Ed Miliband follows up by accepting the offer of a big job in Team Corbyn. Here's a sight to gladden the hearts of Jeremy Corbyn's most dedicated supporters. The idea of Ed Miliband joining Jeremy Corbyn's team as a member of the shadow cabinet, well, that's as pleasing to them as it's horrifying to so many of Ed Miliband's former senior colleagues. One former Labour cabinet minister told me, if Ed joins Jeremy's team, I will never speak to him again. Wherever the campaign goes, Labour supporters are worried about EU migration. Their past and present leaders are just as convinced it's good for Britain.
I want people to understand we live in one world and recognise the benefits that have come from people working abroad and people coming here to work. It's a plus all round.
You lost an argument last May, the general election, very badly.
Sure.
Where does that leave you in trying to win this argument?
Well, look, I think that's true. We lost the general election. But as I say, for the 9 million people who voted Labour, they want guidance. They want to know where Labour stands. And that's why the Labour voice is important.
But are you a persuasive voice?
Well, you'll have to ask them that.
Convinced? For Labour EU outers, the answer's no. Labour voters are worried.
They're worried about where the EU is going and the high levels of unemployment there are there. They're worried about democracy and control. And they have real concerns about all these things. And not surprisingly, maybe a third or 40% of Labour voters are inclined to vote for Brexit.
They think they're right, in lockstep. Where this partnership's heading, if anywhere, much less certain. John Pienaar, BBC News, Doncaster.